One of the most underrated mid laners has been buffed, and that is Pantheon mid. Fake has been seen on the Rift, spamming the champion, putting games in, testing out these new buffs to the champ. I think Pantheon mid, when synergized with an AP jungle like he has Lilia here, I think with things like Nidalee is probably the best. There's so many AP junglers at the moment. If you run Pantheon Elise with a duo, dude, you have so much guaranteed CC. The Pantheon 1v1, you don't lose it. Look how confident Faker plays up into this Azir. If you play a Pantheon mid right, you'll solo kill your opponent every single game. Level 2, level 3, you all in, you flash onto them, and they're stuffed. Pantheon, his numbers are too much. He has too much direct 1v1 power. The problem is, a lot of people, they don't use their windows correctly, they don't use the cooldowns, the cooldown windows of your opponent. So you wait for the Azir to use his abilities, then you walk up, doesn't have the soldiers, and you start harassing him out. Faker here, getting shoved in, which is perfect because we want to try and get level 3. And as always, guys, if you're looking for all-ins, you want the lane to be pushing into you so there's space. If you want to poke and harass them, push them under tower while they're CS. You poke and harass. As we actually drop a little bit low here, finds the W, moves in, has the corrupting potion, stacking the Conqueror, pops the ignite, wants the auto, has one spear, boom. And it's easy as that. Like, people just, these mages, if you play into things like the Syndra, any type of mage, any type of short range champion, you just look for the all-in. Level 3, level 4. Like a flash W into the Q. And the E was buffed with Pantheon. You don't get reduced movement speed now. So what they did was made the Q longer. They made it a little bit shorter. But then they made the E so that when you move back, you don't get slowed anymore. So you can kind of engage, then come back. And you're not like a sitting duck. And then also they, I believe, buffed his health regeneration, which is also helping your mid lane matchups out. If you get poked out by these Azirs, you get to bring back a lot of health. Faker heads for the back. Lilia gets a beautiful dive off. I think Lilia, man, so underrated. These AP jungs. Synergize with AD mids, like the Pantheon. And we start working our way towards, I believe it's Eclipse build with Pantheon at the moment. You go Eclipse situational. Eclipse is probably one of the most broken lethality items. I love Eclipse. It just gives you everything you need. You have sustain, lethality, you have a shield. It's really nice. Up front, Pantheon, you get the engage, you get the shield. You should be able to one-tap them and get out. Pantheon mid sits at around about 51.5% win rate overall. Top lane, it's 50, and then support is its lowest at 46%. As Faker, I think it's a little bit too aggressive here, right? Oh my god, dodges the spear. Doesn't have any... Remember, your E cooldown is like 20 seconds, so you gotta be so sparing with it as he's baiting. Dodges another spear, my god. Thank you so much for the zone, Nautilus, as I fix this up. Jar Jar Diff. I think this is not TF Blade, by the way. There's another guy with Jar Jar Diff name. He's a Fizz one trick. Second best Fizz after Mango Fish. He does a little bit of trolling, of course, as just play safe mid, Faker. Can you just play safe mid? He has the E, remember? No, it's not up yet, the cooldown. He's still waiting for it. He's kiting. This Nidalee spear, man. Poor girl. Wait. What can we get? Set moves in. Faker just playing as slow as possible. You can see he doesn't really want to fully commit. Oh my god. Faker gets one with his E. And this Riven is going to hunt him down. That's best Riven world as well. It's starting to recognize a lot of these Korean names. So Faker gets 2 kills. 1 kill on that skirmish. I'm just looking what he's got. So he has no flashes. He has flash. It's probably not possible. He is not scared. Moves in, doesn't have any cooldowns, and he is going to get shut down by the Riven. Interesting. It honestly just seems like he's limit testing the champion to see how much damage he has. But Pantheon mid... Oh. There's so many good duos you can pair it with. Okay, Riven. You can pair it with things like the Nocturne as well if you have enough AP on your team. It's so nice. And of course, once you hit 6, you just go and dive bot lane over and over and over again until you want to AFK. Best diving champion in the game, right? Because of the E. As we're still down in levels, actually. I want to focus on the mid lane, because this is probably where it gets hard. You're down 20 CS. You're down a level. Your operation should be get 6 and then dive bot. You're not going to out-farm. You're not going to out-team fight Azirs, okay? You're going to find picks. You're going to blow people up. And hopefully the Azir can't do anything about it. He lets it shove in. Lilia gets the bot lane dive. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. And now we have to try and survive. It's a weak side jungle. Wukong doing very well. Faker doing decent. Nidalee's going to eat this up. Your job here is to survive. Because you don't see the Nidalee, so you have to know she's topside as they spam ping it out. And Faker hasn't been playing too much solo queue, by the way. Oh, he might die here. He sees Nidalee now. Doesn't have flash. He's surviving. Getting dropped really low. Oh my god. Nidalee gonna try and find a spear. And else it just goes wide. Faker hasn't been playing too much solo queue, by the way. Apparently he's a bit exhausted, I guess. His schedule. He had COVID. Obviously finals. Got MSI coming up. Asian games. And I think T1 has really hectic schedules with streaming, sponsor deals. Like I see him do a lot of BMW pitches and all this other stuff. Like, I guess he doesn't have much time off to relax. So recently he hasn't been grinding too much solo queue. I'm guessing he's just been hard chilling. Getting ready to start grinding again towards MSI. Because you got Asian games, MSI, and then you got to back into LCK Split 2 into Worlds. They do have a very grueling schedule. Especially when they have streaming contracts, because T1 have a pretty brutal streaming contract where they have to do a lot of hours per month as well. And that's business. That's what you got to do to get paid, I guess. As we get lethality, triple longsword. So yes, definitely should be on your mind, but it shouldn't be. It should be map control and early skirmishes, because Pantheon, guys, if this game goes to 30 minutes, you're really not a champion. Okay? The champion scales like poo. And I don't even know what poo scales like. Does poo have scaling? I doubt it. But maybe it does. Who knows? We land it? No, we don't. Umbral Glaive, by the way. Super underrated item right now after the buffs. I would recommend most lethality champions to buy it, especially if you get an early lead. Vision denial is just crazy. Like, obviously you're going mythic, but sometimes a second Umbral on a champion like Pantheon, Talon, it's such an insane passive that it has. I'm just waiting for the first ult. And you see, even Faker has to give CS. Yes, he's a really good mid laner, but he knows taking CS and trading for no reason is a zero-sum game. You don't gain anything from just hard trading onto an Azir when you know you're going to lose the trade. Lilia, beautiful. Faker. Spears it. Lilia with Everfrost, man. I've never seen that before. They normally go, Leandries, right? Or Ludens. Faker. Let's throw them one more spear. Doesn't opt for it. Kill hard shove. How much gold? Oh, can we cancel the base? No, we can't. Sit on 8-10. Don't have enough for the Eclipse. Close. We got Dragon set up. Shouldn't really be a problem because this Sivir is so far behind in building Eclipse. I don't think she's going to come online. Baker reckons that the Azir is going to... I don't think the Azir is going to come this way. Steal the camps. Keep playing towards bot side. As we sit on the ult. I'm going to walk a safe path around. Sometimes people just... I mean, this is not even the safe path. He's going to take a lot of damage for this, I think. He gets the Q. He doesn't. Beautiful. Just keep playing on the bot side. But yeah, let me know if you have any better mid-jung. Flash is in. No way this gets a kill. He could ult. spear! Lands. Dead. Faker. I guess there was nothing really he could do about that. He saw the Azir was going to tank turret, and he just went for it. Was thinking about Grand Skyfall, knew Nilly was around, and it simply wasn't worth it. Lilia, however... Punked by the spear. You need to be so careful here. Only gets a one-man ultimate. Wants to try and land the Everfrost into Q. Doesn't quite get. Nautilus. Spins out a couple of his E's, but it's not enough. God, I want a... Oh, we have Grand Skyfall, right? Meow. We go. Hey, hey, spectator. By the way, they buffed Pantheon ult. I don't know if I mentioned it. Comes in much faster also. You shouldn't have stopped your base, bro. Faker. Hey, a little bit of a limit test there. Let's not judge him as he gets the Eclipse. He's down around a 50 CS at the moment. Yeah. Is that Lilia's Herald? She's gonna hard shove this. Yeah, just eat everything. And I think does Lilia counter... Lilia counters Nidalee because she has like good tempo against it, right? There's not many junglers that can out-tempo a Nidalee, but I think Lilia can keep up. She's super speedy. And robust. Riven. Best Riven. Korea gets the solo. Where if Lilia goes? She has ult. I think she's going to easily. Yeah. Pops the ult. Q, Everfrost, does he burn? She does. And now, I think we can kite set out. Okay, well. About that. Okay, where's Pantheon? Where's Faker? We're mid lane. We're looking for the mid lane tower here. Gold is 4,800. Okay, we're dead even gold with Azir. Azir no kills. Faker 3 kills, 2 assists, but the farm gap. 2k gold lead. This bot lane is just insanely ahead. Nautilus is still best support in the game, by the way. If Nautilus open in Korea gets picked, it's so annoying, man. It's probably, it gets banned, to be honest, in almost all my games, thankfully. I've been playing a little bit of Lulu support to climb recently. Just hit Grandmaster in Korea, by the way. Been playing a little bit of Lulu, a little bit of Talia support. It's a tiny bit of mid lane, but hey, I need to make sure that Nautilus is off of the picks, because it just, you can't play against it. The hook range, the hitbox is too large, in my opinion. You can't miss. And then any carry threat, you R, then you Q, then you auto, and they're dead. How silly. Not much happening in the bot side. Look up into the top lane. Maybe Riven getting a dive onto the Wukong. Not able to land it. Thankfully it's set. And you see how these high level Korean games get played out? It's the support and jungler, and they just roam around the map. That's all it is, bro. Your lane does matter, but like... Oh my god, that's massive by Lilia. Everfrost. Here comes Faker. Get an assist. Nautilus gets the kill. And I think this is just going to be a complete fucking cleanup. Beautiful. Hey, hey. Yep, she's dead. Not lethality, Zaya. It's attack speed. Only Azir remains. And I don't think Faker's going to do much against it. Okay. I just want to replay that. We've all been here. We've all been here, man. Sometimes you just can't get where you want to go. But we do get behind the Azir. And Azir has ult, remember? That's an interesting hourglass. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. How, and dude, the 1v1 with lethality is just, it's too much. And then the best thing about Pantheon is, in the mid game, you can drop into the side lane with Ignite. If your team fights, you group with your ult, and you just match the 1v1. It's actually a pretty good style, and play around with it, man. You can build things like Death Dance, by the way. Don't be afraid to go kind of Black Cleaver, Death Dance, tanky type. Nothing wrong with it. Or go full lethality if you want. Go Seralda's Grudge. Plenty of build diversity, heavy AP comp. You go something like a Hex Shrinker. 80 champions have such good build diversity. The size 200 CS at 17 minutes. That's a little bit ridiculous. Autofill 80 carry into on roll is a dodge for me. I do not play. Do not play. Hook. Lands a minion, sure. Faker is caught mid. Faker blows flash for flash. So aggressive. 5k gold lead. Can't get onto the Sivir because of the spell shield. Apparently, but now he can. The Sivir is just junk. Faker gonna get probably 2 kills here. Unless it gets stolen by the Xayah. Gonna head back. How much gold do we have? 1900. Let's see what the buy is. Have you decided what you're gonna get? Excuse me, sir. Are you good? Is he waiting gold? Have sword. Stop what? He's going for a guardian angel. I like it. Now, I'm not just saying I like it because it's Faker that's doing it. But I am. But I'm not. So GA and Pantheon second, the idea is that, number one, you can go stopwatch. So you'll Skyfall in, right? You go really aggressive this next fight. You'll use the stopwatch. And then beautiful. You go back to base. Next buy is Guardian Angel. You can do it again. Go in. Get the dive off. If you die, you resurrect. So you pretty much have 2 perfect fights where you can't really stuff it up. As he finds a pick onto the Sivir. The problem with Pantheon, I mean, let's be honest, you don't want to go late. So if this next 2 team fights go wrong, and your GA, you blow your stopwatch, you blow your GA, you're not a champion, and you should have ended before this moment. So it's pretty much an end with 2 items situation. As Azir flashes a little bit late, but it works. Honestly, that works fine. Faker blows the stopwatch, and he best hope the enemy team does not hold out for another 10 minutes, because I think they will lose. I honestly think it's losable. If this Xayah puts 1 death to the Azir. She seems pretty switched on though, let's be honest. Yeah. 240 CS at 20. Hope 3. I've seen this guy play a little bit. He seems decent. I don't know. I think he must be a pro. I don't know who he is. Take a spawns. Liu takes second Drake. Tempo of the game looking pretty good. For a grand Skyfall. Here we go. Finds the Azir. Azir, of course, blew his flash earlier. And now the Lilia. Gonna try and hunt them down. 20 minutes into the game. It's looking pretty free. Baron set up now. No Azir. Lilia and attack speed Xayah. You'll do it really quick. Be careful when doing Barons with things like Jhin, lethality Xayah. When you got attack speed, this thing's gonna melt. The enemy team are gonna be too late to contest, I'm gonna say. Surely. Yeah. May actually just be able to bait it. Hook goes wide. Enemy team disengage, and then it's gonna stay on it. Nautilus will zone. Baron goes down. Nautilus gets settled. Let's see Faker. Trying to focus priority targets. Finds the Riven now. And they're going to chase this. Faker goes long. Lilia goes short. Could just be WQ. Cheers, mate. Now Faker will have enough in base for the G8. And then you just dive with it, man. You go deep. You literally want to die pretty much. You bait them in. Faker, big Q. Look how good this champion is. Like, Lilia is so insane. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bonker? Faker bailed on them, by the way. Faker literally got G8. He went back to base and said, see ya. He's not standing around for that mess. It looks like his third item. I mean, it probably is like, it's either Cleaver or a Death Dance, right? Unless he's going like some type of ridiculous lethality, but who knows? It's Q, is it Q? It's Q into E. Q into E. The Q max, then E max, of course. Was there an iteration where you W max? I can't remember. Because Pantheon, I used to play a little bit of Pantheon mid when it came to meta. And then it came to support meta when everyone was abusing Pantheon support. And they'd run things like Talia, which I still think is very viable. Talia bot is brutal. Faker flashes in. He uses that G8. And his ultimate up in 3. Problem is they don't have Lilia. So I don't know if he's not going to really play it too aggressively. He just wants to protect the Xayah here. Proper macro wins games, guys. Too many times people just try and run through the base here. Ridiculous. Just push mid. I would probably put the Pantheon top because he has the ult. And then you put 4 mid, 1 top, and just slowly play it out. Faker has to deal with bot lane Azir turret though. Because he might look for an ult. Wait for it. As he's just slowly making the way through the team fight. Could ult now, but opting to run. Trying to find the W. They find the Azir. Finds the Nidalee. Xayah should be able to finish her off. Wait a second. Make a GA procced. Can she defend? Oh my god, they want to go for it. This shit is so risky. Come on, you guys can do it. E. Good stopwatch. Faker almost drops, and they got to get the hell out of there before Azir spawns. I respect the attempt, but man, that was risky. I don't even think, even if they got the second turret, I don't even think it was going to work. Azir was going to spawn, and they're going to get wasted. Man, she's tanky. Goes Rylai's as well, so you can't move. Oh. And here comes Faker's Skyfall. How nice is that? What a combo. Hey, Riven. See you later, Riven. As the Wukong, he goes straight for the base. Azir's given up. And that, my friends, is Pantheon mid. I mean, look. His mid game, a little bit questionable. Obviously, pretty new to the champ. At least he's just limit testing and testing to see how this champion fits in the meta right now. But guys, if you got a duo, try and find an AP jungle like Lilia, like Elise, like Nidalee, and I guarantee you're going to pop off with this champion and get some solos as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.